The same question. It's like, I want to go to heaven one day, but I don't want to die. I want to go to heaven, but I never want to die. That's everybody's concern. All right? It's everybody's like, oh man, I got this $40,000 job. I don't want to give up, but I want to have a hint of my growth, right? So to answer your question, look, if you commit to a job for 8 hours, no problem. You're tired, you burn out, but that's at your job, okay? Let's say that's what you want to do. I'm not even advising you to quit your job. Keep your job. But you cannot say that after your job is done at 5 o'clock, you still burn out. You can't be an entrepreneur after 5 o'clock. When you get out of that office, you have to wear a hat. I'm entrepreneur now. You can't, entrepreneur, nobody care about you burn out. Nobody care about that. Nobody care about you have kids. Nobody care about anything because you chose to be an entrepreneur. Because you chose to say, wow, there is something for me in this path. There are a lot of risk, but it requires a lot of energy, dedication, commitment. I'm gonna go all in with this. Nobody forced anybody to do any of this stuff, makes sense? But if you choose to go that route, you can't be coming out at 5 o'clock and say, okay, you know what? I love the $4,000, but now I ain't got no time. That just doesn't exist in the real entrepreneurial world. So may I just give you one simple advice? You come out of that job at 5 o'clock, get your hat on, get ready to roll, all right? Put all the excuses away because you chose to say, I want to make $100,000. I want to become somebody. And your goal is to get to a level one day you make more money with this part-time and then quit your other job. I don't know how much money you're making. Something tell me you don't make $100,000 yet, right? Am I right? You don't make $100,000 yet. You probably don't even make $80,000 a year right now in your job. You probably don't even make 60. You probably, after paying tax, you take $3,000 home. Why do I know that? I know. Most of the jobs don't pay you that much. And ask yourself a question, Victoria, how many hours you put in that job? 40. Right, so you take home 3,000 to 4,000. You work 40 hours. So your clarity has to be, when I'm out of this job, I gotta build my life. And if I want to build my life, I cannot complain, nothing. You have that mentality, you can win. The mentality you got, kiss it goodbye. Ain't gonna work because everybody's burnt out. You burn out, go take a rest. Go take a nap. Right? I work all the time, right? Just because I look sharp today, I look fresh, does not mean I'm not tired. I don't have to tell you my thing. So when I go out, bingo, if that makes sense for you. So it's a mentality thing now. It's very important because if you keep saying, I'm burnout, I get that. But you chose to stay at that burnout job to get 4,000. So nobody forced you to stay there. But you say, I must stay there, then stay there. But when you come out of it, bingo. You got to be saying, I'm not burnt out. By the way, how could you be burnt out if you're working for your life? Think about that. See, you only get burnt out if you don't love what you do. You only get burnt out if there's no future. You only get burnt out if the income's limited. One day I can be financial free. One day, Martin Luther King, one day, he was selling that one day vision and then one day become a reality. You're selling to yourself that one day, one day, whatever that might be. Okay?
Thank
you. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.